Uh, well, it's fine. I'll let it run. No artifacting, still running. Slight over. It's nowhere close where it should be, but I'm happy. I'm hoping when I do chilled, I can get up around 1.2 to 1.3 gigahertz. I can do 1.3. Only a few of these cards in the world have gone up there, and only one at 1.5 on LN2. Yeah, man. This is benchmarking. This is for records still. We still use it. It's more CPU oriented now. A 13th or 14th gen, like 1300K, or even a 13600K or 13700K with the P core, 3P cores cranked up frequency with a GPU, get good scores. It's passing though. I'm happy. I just want to know how hot the one MOSFET's getting. Probably not bad in this test. That's why I want to make heat sinks for it, or at least get some heat sinks for the VRM. I would have liked one of them. I would have. They sound way too much now. I mean, some of them are like $300 that you can find, but for the really rare ones, nah, man. You're talking like 5 to 10 grand. A little bit of artifacting as temperature goes up, but still good. Because at 2200, temps are not good on the memory, so. Plus the memory is over voltage right now. And I should see what the memory voltage is right now. It's probably around 1.65 volts. Or is it higher? I don't remember. I'm gonna test the voltage. Give me a minute here. Yep. Yep. 1.65 volts, which wasn't it's not bad. It's not bad. Fairly close. Fairly close to stock, so I'm happy. Happy with the fix. Just needed another refill in the memory chips. I don't want to push it too hard until I get some proper cooling for the MOSFETs. Because with the switching frequency at 920 kilohertz, they get hot. They're probably quite warm even in this test, so I don't want to push it.